episode of Healing with a Tarot. My name is Amy, and this week we're doing a message from your higher self. Before you are 3 cards. We have Manifestation, Enlightenment, and finally, Visualize. Please take a moment to sit with the cards, use your intuition to pick which card calls to you, and then go to tarot readings on Healing with a Tarot, and in that playlist you will find the associated reading for your card. If you need longer to pick, then please do pause the reading here. Without further ado, let's get on with your reading today, shall we? There we go. Hello, card number 1s, and welcome to your reading today. My name is Amy, this is Healing with a Tarot, and we are doing messages from your higher self. So you today have a message here from your higher self, and you picked the card Manifestation. It's beautiful, isn't it? You see how first it is in the world of thought, the ethereal realm, and then through our action and focus, practice, universe, and coupled with our own intention, our own focus, our own efforts and action, bringing our manifestations into reality. I'm going to read you the meaning of the card from the book. This is the Secret Language of Light deck. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Right. Manifestation. You will attract what you give your focus to. You are about to experience something you have longed for. You may not see any evidence of it yet, but don't be disheartened. Instead, be still and align with your soul. You will be inspired to take a step forward where you will meet your dreams and desires, fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware of how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. The time just before manifestation is an opportunity to change the story from your past, present, or future. Your perception is altering, so you can see a new light. Everything is created twice. Firstly, in the vibrational realm, perceived as imagination, feeling, or dreaming, and then in the physical world as manifested objects. Enjoy the journey to all you are manifesting, and your desires will arrive sooner. This is the nature of creation. So what is it that you wish to create? Let's have a look at the cards. There's 3 tarot cards now that I drew for this reading. This is the message behind the manifestation card. Queen of Water, which is also the Queen of Cups in tarot. She's the most beautiful, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving queen. She is deep. She is the divine feminine. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So it is about taking care of you at this time. Because if you focus on love, and if you focus on what it is that you want to achieve when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationships, then you will achieve it because you are focusing on love. You are becoming love. You are practicing love. And I just want to say, what just came to me then was fortune favors the brave. So whether you're a divine feminine or masculine watching this reading, because this is for both of you, it is about nurturing what it is that you wish to create, nurturing your manifestation. Maybe it's a new relationship, maybe it's a new business partnership, maybe it's family dynamics, but whatever it is, this is definitely to do with love. Having, embodying the queen or having met your queen and about pursuing that. So, let's see what this going, because I'd like to clarify. This is definitely about love. Definitely about love, this reading, because the Ten of Water is the Ten of Cups in Tarot. And, it's the completion of the cycle. This is the happy ending. This is your happy ending. This is about you manifesting your happiness, about you manifesting your happy family, about coming together with someone, your queen, or your, I always say that it's about energy in tarot rather than the actual sex of the cards. So, if you are a divine masculine watching this, maybe it's focusing on your feminine qualities and about softening yourself, about opening up your heart and being vulnerable with somebody. If you want your happy ending, you will have to be tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving towards the object of your desire. So yeah, by actually doing the work, you develop trustworthy relationships. And if you're working in a partnership with someone and you're manifesting together, you're magnifying energies in a divine coupling. The work that you're doing in manifestation, this card as the completion card is about material wealth, abundance, and also happiness and love. So I think this is a good omen for you in this reading, because obviously we're talking about the manifestation of something positive and loving and fulfilling. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Are you being stretched at work at the moment? Are you having so much going on in your life it's really affecting your manifestation? Or I just heard Spirit just said to me, going on in your head? Because like the Two of Earth is the Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Pentacles is a grounding energy. So it is becoming grounded within yourself. Not getting carried away by your own anxieties and fears, because that will block your manifestation and hold up this particular outcome coming into focus and fruition for you. If you cannot focus on clearing the mental blocks and the energetic blocks in your system, in your life, to make way for the destiny that is coming to meet you in the form of healthy business partnership, loving relationship, friendships, family dynamics, whatever that is, this meaning will mean to you. Please take it how it resonates. Let's have a look at the message of the oracle cards. Spirit wants you to focus on transformation, transforming, because we go through cycles in life, and this is the completion of a cycle, okay, number 10, but it also signifies by the 10 the beginning of a new, because obviously the next card is 1 again, so we're going back to the beginning of the minor arcana. So you've gone through a transformation here, and as such, what you seeds you've sown in your manifestation process are now coming into fruition. But you're being warned by your higher self not to let your blockages and your learned behaviors that do not serve you to stop your manifestation from coming into fruition, because obviously it is what we perceive, we believe, and our beliefs are part of what shapes us, because we perceive everything around that, okay? So what we need to be consciously aware of and really think about and really observe is what is it that I have in the way of learned behaviors or old belief patterns that do not serve me in manifesting what it is I desire. That means going within and doing shadow work to actually remove those blockages. And funnily enough, and synchronicities always follow me. And I'm literally doing this right now to do with my own manifestation abilities and about my past trauma as a child, and how that affects my ability to manifest my happiness, and how my energetic blocks are interfering with my destiny. And I'm taking accountability for that and making all efforts to remove it. I've literally just started doing subliminal night recordings of reprogramming my subconscious programming that I received as a child, that actually programmed me to believe that I was unworthy, that I was nothing, that I was useless, that I was never going to amount to anything, that I was small, that I was poor, I would always be poor. These were all programs that I was lumbered with as a child that have haunted me throughout my adult life. But now I'm aware of them. And once you're aware of something, and I'm not saying that you have the same programming issues as me, this could be anything. And there's a multitude of different soul wounds that we carry with us. What I am advising is that, if you are worried about something like that and you want to go through and maybe look into subliminal programming to undo what was done when you're younger. I mean, it's one thing to know about, it's quite and another to deprogram years of something, from your subconscious, because you're not consciously aware of it. So yeah, all I'm saying is that whatever the blocks are, it's about being consciously aware that you are going through a transformation and to let go of old programs that no longer serve you. Security. Actually, is that the card that was next? No, hang on a minute. Got them the wrong way around. The next one is potential after transformation. Spirit is saying, don't forget your true potential as a soul. I mean, your higher self, sorry, because this is your higher self that is speaking to you. Asking you to remember your potential as a divine being, as a soul, as a fractal of God's source energy. You are extremely powerful because you are pure consciousness, and our pure consciousness actually is a vibration, it's an energy, and that vibration, the energy, shapes a material called ether. Ether is what holds the whole of creation together. It's the life force energy of source. And our consciousness can tap into that malleable substance, and through our conscious thought, shape and change it into whatever we choose to create. In the spiritual realms, it's an instant manifestation into form. Here in the physical realm, it's a slower form of manifestation, which can be for beings who normally manifest at high speed, very frustrating when you go into a denser reality that requires not only, your conscious thoughts and visualizations and, laser focus to bring into being from the ethereal realm. You then have to actually follow that through with action in the physical to ensure that the manifestation occurs by building it. It's a totally different way of manifesting. But we all have the ability. And our vibrations in terms of our emotions and our thoughts and perceptions are what shape our reality into being. What you believe, you perceive, because you are the conscious observer of creation. Okay? So you have great potential. And once you start to understand the true nature of how the universe works, what the laws of the universe are, and how that they govern it, you can start changing your beliefs and your actions and your vibration to actually match a realm into being a major manifester. You can actually start utilizing everything to your advantage as a creator being, rather than your blockages and your belief in lack actually blocking you from accomplishing what you it doesn't necessarily block you, but it does slow you down quite considerably if you are in a lower vibrational state of energy. Because we are high vibe beings, and in order to manifest, we need to be in a high vibe state and actually practice certain vibrations in order to, I would say, smooth out the manifestation process. It eases it into being because you're changing the vibration of reality around you, because that's what creators do. So if you can practice gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, be grateful for what you have rather than what you don't. Don't focus on what you lack, focus on what you have. Okay? Focus on your potential, see your potential, learn about your potential. Start really looking in to the truth of who and what you are as an immortal, quantum-based life form that is Source, because we are all part of Source, which means that you are Source, which means that you are a God in training, effectively, because you're here to learn lessons in order to become a creator of your own universe, believe it or not. Yeah, you're in school. So this is one of your lessons that you're learning right now, and that's why your higher self came through today with this message, because I did have another message actually recorded, but it got corrupted. Everything got corrupted to do with it, and here I am delivering a whole different message. So somebody, obviously, who's going to watch this really needed to hear it. Now, Spirit's saying, don't get ahead of yourself when it comes to learning your true potential and starting to focus on these practices and actually starting to expand on spiritually in your awakening on where you are and what you can do, because simplicity is key to manifestation. It's not for you to decide how, where, when, what, why things are going to come about. That's for the universe to do. That's divine timing. You manifest, you know it's yours, it is yours, it's coming, that's it. Simplicity. And look, you've got the white feather of the angels here, like almost like an angelic reminder that they're working behind the scenes on your behalf. And remember, you always got your security. You are a safe, secure being. You are protected at all times by the divine. You, as I said, you are a divine being of epic power. You are a child of Source. You're part of Source. You're Source. Quite literally. Not Source as in tomato ketchup. I mean Source as in the source of all creation. And as such, you have security. I think you need to start feeling secure within yourself and knowing that you are a beautiful divine being and you were born perfect. When you came to this world, there was nothing that you needed to do or be. You were already all that you needed to be. And part of the process when we come to this realm, as we go through before awakening, our dark night of the soul, our awakened self, on that pathway through our lifetime and through our life lessons and our divine plan, we recognize that what we're doing, instead of actually reprogramming, we're deprogramming. Okay, we're actually deprogramming all the stuff, as I said to you, all the blockages and all the stuff that's holding you back needs to be healed. It needs to be released. And as I said, I find subliminal videos that obviously listen to them first, make sure there's nothing dodgy on there, but like Joe Dispenza, I actually am using one of his videos at the moment. It's really, really good. We all deserve love, wealth, health, purpose, and we all are entitled to love, wealth, health, and purpose. And we should all be in receipt of love, wealth, health, and purpose. The only thing that holds us back as divine beings is our own belief system and what we have been programmed to believe by the system itself. And so it is about seeing your potential, transforming, remembering the simplicity of manifestation. Don't get too up in your head about, your blockages, and take one thing at a time, one step at a time, and know that you're protected as you do this work. Now, there's some messages from Spirit for you. They said, be calm and keep going. They said, your path may be bumpy, but this will soon alter. There is so much more to you than you think. What was I just saying about this whole card reading is to do with this. All right, so maybe you are finding the blockages and the bumps in the road quite perturbing towards your manifestation process. Maybe you're feeling a bit stagnant and stuck. But this message today is to help you unstick yourself, to give you some direction on that pathway. You may feel lost, Spirit is saying, but you are never alone because you have a spiritual team. There's the reminder of the feather of the angels. The angels are with you always. You have your own angelic team, actually. Everyone has their own angels. A lot of people do forget that they have their angels. I talk to angels. They work with me. I work with archangels too. They are wonderful beings of service and of love, and they love nothing better than helping you out when you need it. So feel like you can start leaning on your angelic team. Remember, you've got your spirit guides, and your guides are leading you. And you'll know you're on the right path when you start seeing signs, symbols, and synchronicities that are more than coincidence, because one thing comes after another, and it's spooky. That's what I was saying to people. You start getting spooky coincidences that make, when you tell people about it, they go, oh, that's weird. No, that's divine. That's the divine path. So remember, you may feel alone or lost, but you are never alone. Never. And they want, this is your final spirit message to do with their messages to you. You came to serve. You came to serve humanity. You came to serve the divine. You came to serve the light. So it might be that you're a healer, a light worker, a psychic medium, an energy worker, a grid keeper. I mean, and I always say this to people. People think, oh, well, I'm not none of those things. But the thing is that you're a divine being of light, and you have a certain frequency. And when you came to Earth, you connected to the grid. So your frequency is actually holding up the grid with everyone else's. And your vibration is important to the whole, because as we are, although we're individuals, we're also one, and we hold a harmonic resonance together, okay, as light beings. And so you are part of the chorus. And if you weren't there, people would notice. You matter that much. Even walking past a person in the street, just by them connecting with your energy field, you can make significant changes to someone's life. So never think, I'm not useful, I'm not worthy, I haven't done anything of note. Every soul on this planet, just by being here, has done something of note. Okay? Your presence was required at this time on Earth, and you volunteered to come and serve. The Emerald Tablet activation. So cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. You can't. I love spirit, because this card goes with the different deck. Manifestation, cosmic ordering. Now, have you ever heard of cosmic ordering, my darlings? I wonder. Now, cosmic ordering is when you actually put out your manifestation and intention to the universe, and you order what you want, order what you need. A bit like ordering dinner, but you're telling the universe. And when you do this process, you are actually doing it knowing it's already done, right? Without question. I've put this into motion, and now my manifestation will happen. It's already done. Anything you give to the angels, it's already done. Anything you do with your manifestation, it's already done. In order for it to come and to be, you must know it's already done. And so that's cosmic ordering. You are a divine alchemist. We all are divine alchemists. We alchemize energy through vibration and light and sound, because the spoken word actually is extremely powerful, which is what I was saying to someone the other day about I am statements. When God created the universe, the first words that God uttered were I am. So if you're, as a creator being, are prefixing things that your statements that you're saying with I am, it makes them into creative statements of extreme power, extremely powerful nature. So be careful about what you speak. Say, I am brave, I am loving, I am abundant, I am intelligent, I am funny, I am lovable, I am worthy, instead of I am stupid, I am nothing, I am wrong, I am unclean, I am sinful. All those statements have different vibrations to them. The positive ones shape your world and you positively and reprogram your brain. And when you reprogram your brain to a positive one, well, it changes your entire experience of this realm and your ability to manifest. So, as a creator, start seeing the power of I am, your power, as an I am being, okay? Vesica Pisces. I'm just going to have a look at what Vesica Pisces is, because I haven't got a clue. Creating soul truth in the world. Vesica Pisces. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there's no resistance to your fulfillment when we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world. We will know what we want and we will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all ones we will make in the future. So know thyself, know thy mind, know what you want to manifest, know how to do it, then go about doing it. And do your shadow work and start, recognize where you are on your journey. Look back at what you have accomplished. Know you're coming to the end of a cycle and starting a new one. And the possibilities and, this is your happiness. You have gone from one journey and you're moving into another. And so you're being asked to remove the blocks that are holding you back from the manifestation of love, from the manifestation of happy family, from the manifestation of a good business-like partnership or a good, work life, friendships, whatever it is, that blocks that you are experiencing at the moment to do with your manifestations of what you desire for yourself. Work through them. Maybe you're focusing way too much on the divine masculine because we've got the divine masculine here over the divine feminine. So I think for you, card number 1, it's about coming into balance with your masculine and feminine energies. Right, the divine masculine. Strength, leadership, confidence, assertiveness, wisdom, logic, courage, a focus on action, purpose, and responsibility. It is an active, grounded energy characterized by the ability to take the initiative, set boundaries, pursue goals, and act with integrity in service to something greater. And you're being told you came to serve. So maybe, you need to actually start utilizing a balancing of your energies in order to take the next step on your path in service. Wow, you can't make this up. This is your awakening journey. You are awakening. Your soul, higher self has come to say, I am actually starting to integrate into you more so. We are elevating in vibration and energy, and as a being of service, you are awakening. Wisdom emerges through everyday experience. You are about to experience an aha moment. This will come as a feeling of deep truth and that seem to have slipped your mind. You have often thought there must be some other way to experience and live this life, and you are about to discover it. I love the way cards work. You are opening your heart and mind to the full authentic you. Authenticity is awakening. It's that when you actually come into your awakened self, you become authentic, aligned in yourself, because you've actually done the shadow work and you've come into alignment with your shadow, with your light. You know, you actually start to manifest these quicker, that which you want to desire, because you've actually moved the blocks. Time-honored ways that have worked in the past are no longer bringing the results you desire, and may have become obstacles to your dreams. Beliefs become integrated with everyday process of who we think we are. What was I talking about? What you believe, you perceive, and about, you know, the programming. No wonder it can seem hard to let them go. When you rouse from slumber of conformity, you awaken into the same world, but you see through the eyes of soul love. You can see soul love. You can see beyond the fear to the creative possibilities that are everywhere. Relax and enjoy this time. It's your natural evolution. And one final message, and this is from Archangel Michael. He says, this situation, so if you are going through a situation at the moment, Archangel Michael is saying, this situation is already resolved. Manifestation. Know that the situation is already resolved before you've actually resolved it. Do you know what I mean? Because everything is happening in the moment of now. So everything that is going to happen has already happened. So just know that it's already resolved. Okay? The quantum world. Quantum entanglement. So, you know, if you want to, you can use this prayer. I give any worries, cares and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and then give details of whatever the situation is to do with this reading today, in a divinely perfect way. That has been your reading, my darlings. My love to you all. I hope you found this reading useful. I certainly enjoyed this one today. Sorry it's a bit of a long one, but this message needed to be gotten to you. My love to you. I will be back next week with more videos. Until then, have a wonderful week. Bye.